everybody, welcome back. So today is my last video where I show you everything I bought in this epic sewing haul. So I've showed you so far, my first video was notions and tools, then I showed you the fabric. My last video is modern sewing patterns, and now I'm going to show you vintage patterns that I've collected. It's a lot. No judgment, this is a judge-free zone. So this is it. This are all the vintage patterns I've collected over the last 6 months. I told you I've gone crazy, but they're lovely and I'm very excited to start tracing them and starting to use them. So you'll also see, like, besides like women's patterns, I bought some children's patterns as well for like future use when my husband and I do have kids. A lot of girl patterns, so hopefully we'll end up having a girl, but with my luck, since I bought these patterns, I'm going to end up having all boys. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be still fun to sew for them, but, I mean, not as cute as, like, some of these patterns you'll see. Okay, so with that being said, this first pattern is one of my favorites. It's from the 1960s. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh my gosh, I love this. Like the back, I love this pattern so much. I really cannot wait to use this. It's a little bit dressy, but I don't care. I think, like, if I got, you know, like more like casual fabrics, I can make this into an everyday dress. Like, look at this. This is not beautiful. I love this. Yep. Can't wait to sew that. I think this one or another one I'm gonna show you might be my first one I'm gonna trace out. Sorry if you hear jingling, that's my dogs. They're collars. Oh. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, sorry about that. My dog Pepper needed some assistance. Okay, up next is a children's pattern. This is a McCall's pattern from, who was this? This is copyrighted in 1967. This is so, oh, I love this. This is so awesome. I really hope I have a little girl, because seriously, how cute would she look in like a little pleated skirt and a blazer? I'm telling you, my kids are going to be very fashionable. Probably more fashionable than me. Yep, I love that. I'm not really sure if you would consider this one vintage, because it was printed in, you know, the 1990s. I mean, would you consider 1990s vintage? I'm not sure. I don't think so yet, but it's not in print anymore, so I thought I'd share it. It's a Butterick pattern design. Let's see, Nicole Miller. Another dress pattern. I really love this one. This is really pretty. I think this one can also, like the shorter version, I think could be a nice casual summer dress. Right, let's see. Here's the McCall's pattern. I'm not sure. I think this is a 1960s pattern. Let's see. So, yeah, 1969. And I mean, it's just, I love this. So it's a little jumper. Like, how cute. And can I just say that I really wish that you could buy patterns for 75 cents. Still, like this one was. Which I get, you know, like back in the day, 75 cents probably is more than what we picture, right? It probably wasn't pocket change back then. This one is a 1960s pattern. It's sealed in an envelope, so I don't want to open it to see when it was first, you know, put out. But I really like this one. It's like a tiered dress. I believe this is a 1960s pattern by Butterick. So this one actually, it looks like the bust is about an inch smaller than what I measure at, so I may have to grade it out, which I'm going to learn to do this year. So that's one of my sewing goals this year. Okay, next is a boys costume pattern from McCall's. This one from 1956. So Isn't that cool? We have like a little pirate, like, you know, like Aladdin kind of, you know, pants, and a matador. I think that's really cool. Another children's pattern. Let's see when this one was. 1961. Another little girl's pattern. How adorable. How adorable is this artwork? Like, seriously, this is darling. And you know what else I really like is that, you know, like, there's someone like wrote on this. Like, someone that purchased this, you know, back in the 60s wrote on this pattern. Like, it's kind of like, you know, a little piece of history, which I think is really, really cool. You know, some people love like old buildings and architecture. I love old patterns. to each their own. Excuse me. Another little girl's pattern. This one's a coat. Isn't that cute? Only cost 50 cents back in the day. It's crazy. Let's see. It's from 1964. Here's a women's pattern from Simplicity. This one looks like it was printed. Actually, I don't really. It doesn't say on the back, so I think this is maybe a 60s. I think this might be a 60s pattern. I love the top on this one with the bow detail. Like, how chic is this? This one I really love. This is from the 1940s. This is Simplicity Patterns, the woman's two-piece suit. Let me move that lighting better. So I really like this. Some of my favorite eras in time for clothing was the 40s, the 60s, and the 70s. I really like. So you probably see a lot of those era patterns in this haul. Another boy's costume from McCall's. Let's see. This is trademarked in 1966. How cool is that? You have Robin and Batman and Superman. So, I really like this one. Let's see, up next. This looks like a junior's pattern. So this is from Simplicity. The envelope is pretty tattered, so I'm gonna have to, when I look at pattern organization and storage, I'm gonna have to think long and hard about what I'm gonna have to use to like preserve these, because they're already kind of, you know, like yellowed. But it's another coat pattern and a dress pattern as well that I really like. Let me put this back in the sleeve. Here's a women's pattern. I think this is from the 80s. Yeah, 1982. So, I guess maybe you can call it vintage. I'm not sure. If you were born in the 80s, I'm sorry for calling you vintage. But I really like this one. It's like a little sailor type collar. It's, you know, I love this. I'm actually going to make this version. I think this is really sweet. It'd be really cute for the summer. Here is a new look pattern. I can't tell when this was printed. So, but I really like this one. I bought this because I really love the shoulder detail. I bought this one with my little sister in mind for like a party dress for like holiday parties. Yeah. I think she would actually really like that, maybe for like a Christmas party dress. Here is another 60s. It was 1960s. Yep, 1960s patterns, jumpsuit. Or not, I'm sorry, it's not a jumpsuit, like a little jumper. Do you guys call these jumpers where it's like a dress that you can wear like over a shirt? I don't know, that's what I call them, jumpers. I know like in the UK jumpers are like sweaters. But, yeah. Alright, another little girl's pattern. Oh my gosh, you guys, this artwork is so sweet on this one. I love this. This is a pattern from 1958. Like, seriously, how darling is this? They look like just little angels. Oh, I love them. I seriously hope that I have a little girl so I could like make these for her, just dress her up. This is just so cute. This is another women's pattern. I believe this is a 1970s pattern. Let's see. Yep, from 1971. I love this look right here with the hats and the skirt and the blazer. I even like the the shoe illustration. Everything about this look right here I love. That's what drew me to this. Here's another women's pattern. This is a maternity pattern. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. How nice. I think it's funny, it's like maternity pattern, but like these drawings, they don't look pregnant at all. But I don't know, I really like it. It says only 4 easy pieces, so we'll see. I do know that I am going to have to, I think, maybe grade some of these out because women have like, were a lot smaller. Like this one, the waist is like 24 inches. I think the last time my waist was 24 inches was when I was 18. So that's definitely going to have to be graded. Here's another one, another McCall's pattern. Let's see. From 1962. I just love this. How sweet. Oops. Here, I believe this is a 1980s Butterick pattern. So, I really like the jumpsuit. I think this is really, really nice. Let's see if it'll focus. Oh, the camera wants to focus on me, so I'll move. Okay. Let's see, we have McCall's patterns, a dress pattern. From 1974. So there's this one. Really like this. Another women's coat pattern. This is like kind of like those robe coats that I saw maybe a couple years ago. They were really popular. I really like this one. So I like this version right here. And this is a Butterick pattern. Oh, okay. This one is a 1920s pattern. And the only thing, like, I really want to sew with a 1920s pattern. Like, think about it, that this pattern is almost 100 years old. But what scares me is that patterns in that day, they weren't printed. So, like, you know how on our pattern pieces, like, it shows you, like, you know, notches and the grain lines, so you know where to, like, how to position the pattern, or even with the pattern pieces, so, like a sleeve, it'll say sleeve on it if you didn't know, like, you know, what a sleeve was, or, like, front bodice, back bodice. These don't have that. So, I think, because I've been sewing for a little bit, I might be able to distinguish, like, what pattern piece is for what part of the garment. So, but look at this, like a flapper type garment. And look how small this pattern, like, envelope is, too. That's crazy to me. There's also another couple, like, 20s patterns on eBay that I have my eye on that I want it, but they're a little more pricey. Oh, this pattern is from the 30s. I think this is so cool that this pattern is from the 30s. Like, honestly, how cool is that, right? So look at this. This dress. Oh, I love this dress. So, and this pattern only costs 15 cents. Like, do you see that? Let me put it so the camera doesn't focus on me. I hope you can see that. 15 cents for that pattern. Right? I love this. This is really awesome. Not really sure what kind of fabric I'm going to use to make this. but we'll see. This one, okay, this one's in package, like a protective sleeve, so I'm sorry if you hear crinkling. This is from the 70s as well, 1978. And I got this one because I liked this right here, the cropped blazer and high-waisted pants. I just love that. So, I don't know, maybe like in my, when I retire in the military, I'll get like an office job that I can wear things like this, because that would be cool. Okay. Alright, next. This is a Mrs. pattern. This is Simplicity from 1965. Another coat pattern. I really like this one. I really like that. I just love the illustrations on this too. I don't know why. Vintage patterns, I just love, you know, the artwork on it. And oh, all of these patterns too, they're not cut, so I'm able to, like, you know, trace out the size that I need. And I think that's why I kind of went crazy with getting all these patterns in such a short amount of time, is because when I was looking for vintage patterns, I couldn't find ones that hadn't been cut. A lot of them, you know, had been cut to a specific size. Oh, I love this one. This is one of my favorite toddler patterns. This is from the 1970s. It's a little pinafore. It's just so darling. This one. This is what caught my eye. This view right here. Like, seriously, how cute is this? Like, and this is what made me want to get pinafores for my size, because I would I would wear this. Like, if it was like women's sizing, I would wear something like this. Okay, another little girl pattern. This is from Simplicity. So sweet. Another dress and like a little cropped jacket. So cute. Here is a Vogue pattern from the 1960s. I really love this. This right here, everything about this, I love. I really wish that people still dress like this today. That way I could dress like this without like looking out of place. You know, like, it's so funny. My little sister told me one time, because she is into, like, you know, presenting herself nicely and dressing. And she told me that one time someone was like, "Why are you dressed up?" She was like, "I'm not dressed up, I'm just dressed." And then they also said that she looked like the president's wife, or dressed like the president's wife, which I loved. I was like, Katie, you should take that as a compliment, because those women, they are, like, their style is impeccable. Like Jackie O, Michelle Obama, love them. Okay, moving on. Another Simplicity pattern. Let's see, this one is from 1963. I love this. This coat right here, this is what grabbed my attention. I just love the little, what do you call this? Pleats with a little bow. So sweet. And I just love the colors too. I love this color. I feel like I have to make a coat out of, you know, fabric that's this color. This is just so nice. Okay, this is also one of my favorite patterns. I was going to make this pattern, actually. I talked about, you know, making dresses for the road trip that I was going on. And I wanted to make this one, but I couldn't find the color that I wanted in the specific fabric. So I wanted to make this out of a, oh great, crepe de chine. I think I'm saying that right. And like a, oh, hi Pepper. Sweet girl. Sorry, Pepper's in here. Okay. And she's gonna scratch, so her collar's gonna jingle. Okay, she's done. Hey, sweet girl. I think she's gonna want to get in my lap, but because she's hurt. Here, let me see. Let me see if I can show you guys Pepper. She's just so sweet. Do you see her? Like, look at this face. How sweet is this face? Yeah? Okay. Sorry for that, but you guys, my dogs are like, seriously, I love them. Whoop! Sorry, Morton hit the tripod. You'll probably be seeing them a lot on this channel because I can't help but share them. I'm like the crazy dog lady. I'm always like, you know how people walk around with like pictures of their kids in their wallet? I'm like that with my dogs. I'm like, you want to see a picture of my dog? But I don't have pictures in my wallet. I have them on my phone. And I'm always showing everybody. But okay, anyways. So I wanted to make this, but I couldn't find the fabric that I wanted to make it. This is from 1970. It's from the 70s. I know that. I don't know exactly when in the 70s, but look at this. Oh, how like amazing is this? I wanted to make this like in a mint color crepe de chine and wear it, you know, walking around Houston. Because I wanted to go to that water wall that they have there. Was it Gerald Hines, I think? So that's on our list of places to go visit. But I wanted to wear like this dress in a mint color and just like hang out by that water wall, take pictures, and look fabulous. just kidding. Okay. Hi, Pepper. Sweet girl. Alright, this is a 1940s girls pattern. And this actually was printed in 1940. So, and it's really small. Look how small this envelope is. But I love this. This is so nice. It's really delicate, so I'm going to have to find a way to store this without it getting damaged. Okay, I'm going to take your collars off because you guys are jingling. It's driving me nuts. I'll get these back when I'm done filming, okay? Alright, there. So hopefully I won't be interrupted with any more jingling. I took their collars off just to finish this. Okay, this one, I love this one. For some reason, this one reminded me of Taylor Swift. Do you guys remember? I don't know if she still dresses like this. Like I said, I've been gone for a while. But she wore a lot of those like two-piece outfits where it was like a skirt and like, you know, crop top or a skirt and a sweater. That's what this reminded me of. And I love this. This is from the 70s. So I really love this one. I just imagine myself making this in like a nice knit and wearing it over like the fall time when it's a little bit cooler. Here's another 1970s pattern. Love this. Like I said, 70s are probably one of my favorite, you know, times in fashion. So you'll see like a lot of those era patterns. This one is from the 60s. And I really love this view right here with like the feather bottom, you know, very loose fitting dress. And I just thought this would be so nice for maybe like a New Year's party. I think that would be really nice. Let's see. When was this one? 1969, so. There's also this one that I love. I love this view right here. So unfortunately there isn't an envelope with this, so I can't tell what year this was printed, but I think it might be the 60s. It's a really nice dress. Okay, another girls pattern from McCall's from 1961. Another one of these like skirt and blazer outfits. So cute. Okay, let me move this camera a little bit. I feel like my head is chopped off. Okay, I think that's better. Alright, another Butterick pattern. Let's see, when was this printed? Pepper Sop. Alright, it doesn't say when it's printed, but I love it. Maybe 60s or 70s. What do you guys think? Alright, here's another 1980s pattern. This is from Butterick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too in love with this pattern. I just got it because I thought it'd be cool. Like I said, I hope to, like, you know, have kids and maybe have a daughter that would love to sew like I do. And I kind of just wanted to get, like, you know, a little sampling of different patterns from different decades. So, you know, when they're older and they take an interest, like, in fashion, this is kind of just something cool to, like, look back at and be like, well, this is what they wore in the 80s, or something like that. Or if, like, there's a school project where they have to, like, you know, in history, you got, like, a decade and you had to, like, explain, like, the fashion, food, culture, things like that. So, I know that's, like, way into the future. But, I mean, it wasn't cut, and I don't want to, like, you know, be looking for something specific and be like, oh, well, it's been cut. It doesn't fit your size or something like that. I don't know. Totally random, I know, but still kind of cool. What's wrong, Pepper? It's okay. Just sit. Lie down. Okay, here's another, I believe this is a 1980s pattern. Yep. Okay. It's a simplicity pattern. This is like a simple dress. Oh, okay, so do you remember how I talked about, like, that little girl's pattern, where I loved, like, the pinafore and said I wish that they made that my size? Well, it looks like I found one from Simplicity. This view right here. Yep, going to make this. Going to love it. I'm very excited. I may not make it with the pockets, on the front, so we'll see, but I still really like this. What do you guys think? Okay, here's another maternity pattern. Let's see when this one. I really like I said, future use, maybe, hopefully. Another women's coat pattern from 1972. Yep. Oh, I got this one. It's like a toga. Well, it says toga, but it's like a beach cover-up. I thought was really nice. Let's see. It says it's a lingerie pattern, but I think honestly you can make this in any type of fabric, and that can dictate if you can wear it, you know, outside the house. But I thought this would be so nice. It's like a as a beach cover-up. Alright, here is another Butterick pattern. And it is I'm not really sure if it's technically a wrap skirt. I think it's just like a regular circle skirt that just has like a tied waistband. Can you see that right there? So, but the back makes it look like it's a wrap skirt. So it's just one big long piece. So I thought this would be really nice. Morton, leave her alone. Sorry, my dogs are fighting for attention. Pepper's injured, so Morton's using that to his advantage to like push her around. But it makes me really sad. I hate seeing when she's like hurt. Oh, now she's just looking up. Do you see her tail? Sorry, my camera cut off again. That means this video is long like my last one. Okay, so I left off, I was talking about this pattern, this McCall's pattern, and I just think it's funny because on here, right here in this little spool, it says 17 says it's young fashion, and I just like that because I growing up, I read 17 magazine, and I honestly didn't think it was around back in the day when this pattern was made, which, what was it, 1968. So, I don't know, I think that's pretty cool, right? You grow up with things and you don't think they're like, that they've been around for a long time. You think that they're new because they're new to you. Okay, a few more patterns. Here's another Simplicity Girls pattern. This one, again, little girl being totally fashionable, 1966. So we have like shorts and a blazer. I love this. A lot of the girl patterns that I have like two pieces where it's like a blazer and a bottom, usually a skirt. So I ended up getting this one because it had the shorts. Like, how precious is that? Oh, you guys, look at this, like, stack of patterns. Okay, I think I have 4 more to show you. Here's another maternity pattern. This is by McCall's. Just simple dress and a top. I don't think it has, oh, it does come with pants. This one, I love this one. I'm going to make this one during the summer because I think if I make it in a lighter fabric, like a chambray or something, it'd be really nice. Let's see. Butterick, printed in 1995. View D is what I want to make. So this one right here. I think that'd be really nice for summer, paired with some like sandals, or maybe even like some cute like sneakers, like Keds. I think it'd be really cute to wear with this, or Converse. I really like this one. Let's see. I think this is a 1970s pattern. But I'm not entirely sure because I can't find the print date on it. But I really like this. I love this detail right here. This kind of reminds me of the Vogue pattern that I recently bought, the shirt, where I talked about how it's like, it's simple, it's a little more dressier than just like a regular like t-shirt and jeans, but it's so easy to throw on, you know, like you would a t-shirt. That's what that's what this reminds me of. Okay, and last but not least, let's see, stretch and sew. Look how large this pattern is. So this one is actually a pleated skirt pattern. I don't know if you'll be able to pick up the illustration, but it's just like the pleated skirt pattern that I really like. So, but yeah, that's it. The box is empty. I'm sorry these last 2 videos have been really long. I wanted to share these with you guys because I'm very excited to have purchased these. I'm very excited to like use them, and if I'm honest, I know I'm not gonna sew every single pattern, but I would like to have them because, like, you know, my sisters, they would probably want me to make them clothes, or, you know, like I said, in the future, you know, to kind of like have these for future generations to use. I think that would be really cool. So, but yeah, that's everything. These last 4 videos, everything I bought while I was gone. I bought everything online and shipped it home, so this is my first time like seeing everything, and I'm very excited to, you know, get back to sewing. I'm going to make 2 dresses for our road trip, so I was thinking about filming that and doing like a sew along so you guys can see that process. And then, I don't know, I may do like monthly sewing videos. I really liked watching those, you know, on YouTube. And well, let's be honest, I'm going to continue to buy fabric and buy patterns and buy tools. So you'll probably see like, you know, more haul videos, but nothing to like the extent that these are. But yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm rambling. This video is really long. I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Sorry, one more thing. I know I just said bye, but one more thought. I am going to have to find a way to organize these, so I was thinking about doing a video on my organization on my patterns. So let me know guys, if that's something that you would like to see. Because I know, you know, a lot of people that do so, they do collect patterns, and we don't always know how to organize them to keep them in the best shape possible. So yeah, let me know if that's a video you'd like to see in the future. Alright, bye for real this time.